The world is full of important world leaders, or at least world leaders who think they're important. Almost any major world leader worth his or her salt knows which car of the giant motorcade to sit in, and has at least some idea about how huge their security detail is. But which famous leader has the biggest, strangest, and craziest security setup of them all? Here are the top 10 most protected people in the world. Vladimir Putin, the most protected president. Vladimir Putin, like other political figures in Russia, is protected by the Federal Protective Service. However, Putin's people seem to be an entirely different bundle altogether. Little is known about the workings of Putin's arm in the Federal Protective Service. There is no public data about its operations, and there are no publicly available reports. It's so secretive that only assumptions can be made about what they do. Vladimir himself is a controversial figure that has been the center of media attention ever since his first acting presidency, where it was noted that the man had started growing a sort of personality cult around him similar to some previous leaders. Donald Trump, the most protected billionaire. Donald J. Trump is an American real estate heir businessman and the former president of the United States with an estimated net worth of $2.5 billion. Obviously, the position of former U.S. president has always come with its own security detail, which means it also comes with a steep budget. Additionally, Trump has also enlisted his own personal protection detail to work simultaneously with the Secret Service. Kim Jong-un, the most protected dictator. The world quickly became fascinated with the protection of North Korean Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un when they saw his security detail running alongside his armored limousine during a visit to Singapore. How exactly does a man go about his day while being constantly paranoid about assassination attempts and competition from within his own circle of power? As it turns out, Kim Jong-un doesn't just have a personal Secret Service detail protecting him from close range. He has his own 100,000-man army with a command structure that reports directly to him. Queen Elizabeth II, the most protected sovereign. Queen Elizabeth II has a remarkable career thus far. She's the first UK monarch to celebrate a Sapphire Jubilee, which marked her 65-year reign in 2017. And if she is still reigning by 2022, she will again be the first UK monarch to be celebrating a Platinum Jubilee. The Queen has been protected by the Royal Guard, a name given to the infantry and cavalry that stand guard at the royal residences you would most likely recognize. The foot guards that patrol the perimeters of the royal residences, the soldiers that wear the red tunics, and those tall bearskin hats throughout the years. Pope Francis, the most protected religious leader. The Pope is both the Bishop of Rome and ex officio leader of the world. As the head of the Catholic Church, and just like the president of a country, he too needs the utmost protection. The Pope resides in probably one of the more heavily armored cities in the world, Vatican City, a city-state by Rome, Italy. Even as you walk through the streets, you can see all the stoic guards dressed in antiquated armor carrying equally dated spears. That's right, the Pope is being protected by spears. But don't be fooled, these armored guards are actually a high-end military force made up of top ex-Swiss soldiers who can subdue a threat in mere seconds. Vladimir Lenin, the most protected human body. Most of you would probably be shocked to find out that you don't even have to be alive and breathing to be considered valuable and worth protecting. Situated in Red Square in the center of Moscow, Russia, is a mausoleum that currently serves as the resting place for the former Soviet leader Vladimir Lenin. His body has been on public display since shortly after his passing in 1924, with a few exceptions during wartime. There's been an honor guard that has kept watch over his body 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 95 years. Mark Zuckerberg, the most protected CEO. Nothing about Facebook is a secret anymore, including CEO Mark Zuckerberg's personal security budget. Since 2015, Mark Zuckerberg has spent around $20 million on security, with $7.3 million going toward his own personal bodyguards for his home when he travels. These bodyguards are sometimes called Zuckerberg's secret police, and rumors suggest this detail is made up of 16 full-time guards that work in shifts at all times. JayZ and Beyonce, the most protected celebrity couple. The musical empire known as JayZ and Beyonce has been targeted often by rogue fans or other criminals. After an incident in Brazil where a fan managed to get on stage and yank Beyonce down to the floor, her husband decided that he is going to ramp up their security for millions of dollars. Out to do it right for that price, JayZ hired 5 new personal security guards who are all former intelligence officers to accompany the 5 guards that are already assigned to his wife when she travels on top of a manpower. The music giant also purchased 2 bomb-proof Latvia SUV. the same protective military-grade vehicles, similar to those often used by former U.S. presidents,